Old business. Capital improvements.
Capital improvements. So you have a spreadsheet of some of the items we have talked about. I did hand out some more with that. I have a lot of information here that I can have supplemental, but I didn't want to have a huge packet of information. So the majority of the original quotes, everything's listed in the spreadsheet. If you need information, background information, or anything like that, I can do it here.
I put it in an easier read.
Oh, you didn't like my small font?
I'm old, I can't read that. 3. And,
I'm not as old as you.
no. Here you go.
Thank you.
And I'm older than most of them.
Yeah, but you look good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. There you go. And there's some. Pass that along the back. Did that so everybody can have easier to read. So what we did was at our last meeting, we talked about some of the things that we can do. Is we looked at our surplus, and so we had a little breakout session of some of the things that we wanted to discuss moving forward. And so I took pretty much a lot of what Greg had worked up. I put it into an easier read to where we can have discussions about these things, and we can deem what's worthy. So you can look down through of all the items that we talked about.
There's one missing.
Yeah,
What's that?
there's one missing.
What's that?
Skateboard. I don't see that on here.
Well, this is just our first lesson.
Okay.
So,
There's
a
2
lot of-
missing.
I have your quote.
And I was looking at the skateboard tracks, and I remember back when they built those, I think that whoever built them, the city or whoever, they built them with the idea that it was a trend or a fad and it was going to go away. We have a lot of kids that do this, well, grown folks too. And we need to make sure that they're safe in doing this. And the tracks are deteriorated and they're embarrassing, really.
Which ones are you referencing? I know of 2, the one down off of Shore and then the one over.
That one's embarrassing, really.
they said they had to be designed and estimated.
And they look like
We can
people
talk
just
about
said,
it.
okay, we'll give them something to keep them
Yeah,
quiet.
those were above ramps, or not above ramp. They were modular units that were placed there, and I don't know the history of those, but they have shown their wear and tear. I believe Derek was working last year possibly on a complete concrete bowl and ramp structure. There are multiple opportunities that we may have for that kind of facility. We do need to find a park property that it fits the surrounding amenities. That is for skateboarding, it has very visual, so the activity can be seen and not hidden. But yes, I agree. I think that is another important
They
aspect.
can bring money to the community.
If I can add to that, we did pursue that pretty heavily
Yeah, I
at the
remember.
train station. The surrounding neighborhood was not in favor of that, and in addition to them not wanting that particular location, the grant that we were pursuing also did not come through, I think, unfortunately, in part due to the fact the neighborhood was opposed to the concept. So we did kind of have to go back to the drawing board, and a lot of those funds we've moved forward in trying to put towards a master plan, because until we have that matching grant, it